Alright, this is video number 10. Number 10. Be quiet, buddy. Alright?
No.
Video number 10, alright? This is Capricorns, alright? They're the sea goat. They're the sea goat, alright? This boy's being loud, so.
6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
Huh? Go tell mommy I'm making a video, alright? Go tell her, alright? Come on. Go. You know? He's a Cancer, you know, but the Capricorn, you know, they're opposite of Cancer, you know. They're the 10th sign in the Zodiac, alright? They, hold on. You know, they're, you know, cardinal Earth, so that means they initiate practicality. That's what cardinal Earth means, you know. They get after it. These signs, like out of all the signs in there, they know how to get after it. They know how to go to work. They're the true hard workers of the Zodiac. It's not Taurus or Virgo, but we can get after it too. But we're different, you know. We do it in different ways. They move faster. You know, that's why bitches like them more. They're like, they'll just do it. They don't care. They're just like, man, I gotta go to work, and they just, you know, they're assholes too. More, they don't have heart chakra open up, but you know, certain ones do, you know, but some don't. You know, they're just like, man, I gotta get work done. So, you know, that's how they do shit. Like, oh, okay, you know, and the affirmation for the Capricorn is, I know. You know, they'll be the types to be like, know this because nigga, I did shit like this. Calm down and just listen and stuff. You know, they'll be like that type of teacher. You know, if you get testy with them. You know, their ruling planet is Saturn, so they like, you know, Saturn rules like stability and you know, setting limitations on yourself and whatnot, and being like disciplined and whatnot. You know, that's, you know, what I'm working on right now in my life, on some real shit. You know, I'm trying to, you know, distance myself and, you know, try to, you know, only love the people that I know about. You know, people who are like on the internet running their mouths, you know, leave them the fuck alone. Like, they don't matter that much. You know, they're human beings and whatnot. You love them on that kind of level, but man, get the fuck out of here. You know, we're doing other stuff over here. We're talking about anime. We're talking about astrology. We're talking about, you know, doing other stuff. You know, if you're my friend and stuff, you know, but you know, we don't need to be, you know, doing all that extra stuff. You know, and if we are doing extra stuff, we set limits on ourselves. You know, we know where our limits are. We ain't going out too wild. You know, they're those types of people. You know, compatibility, you know, earth signs like Virgo and Taurus, those are the people that they can get down with. And, you know, Cancers and Scorpios and, you know, Pisces too. Because they're water signs, they're all introverted signs. So they get together pretty well. That's how they mesh. You know, the earth holds the water together and then, you know, makes it feel comfortable. The water can flow and become basically like the container it's in and feel secure in it. You know, that's why water and earth signs go well together. You know, that's a little example for you. But, you know, positive traits are, you know, they're ambitious people, you know, typically. You know, they're responsible, you know, hardworking, like I said. They're serious, you know. And then they go to work, they're like, let's work and get this shit done and not have to worry about it anymore. You know, us Taurus people, we might be that way about certain things, but, you know, certain things we like to, you know, we like to marinate and shit. We like to, you know, take our time because we can see, you know, certain things coming our way. And we're like, man, we need to slow down and make sure we take this shit, you know, slowly before, you know, a delay, like, you know, just some delays might happen. We don't like shit like that. They're very practical people, and, you know, they're also conservative as well. You know, they don't do large crowds and stuff. They're introverts, man. Even though they're introverts, don't mean they can't whoop your ass. They're one of those signs too. I'm the real. I'll peep game real quick. You know, they're those kind of signs, man. I know some Capricorn, like, I've been in the area and shit when they're mad. I'm like, man, this nigga's about to, you know, cook somebody. You know, fuck somebody up. They're one of those signs you just don't do shit like that to. And then the negative traits of them, they're status conscious. If they're poor, they'll be like, man, what the, they'll be mad at shit like that. If they, don't get bitches, they'll be mad at shit like that. They're domineering too. They like to take over debates and all kind of stuff. They're egotistical. They're like, I know myself. You don't have to, tell me this or tell me that. I know this, and this, man. I don't need to hear nothing. I just need to do what I gotta do. They're on that time, and they're like, oh no, we just go and do stuff. Unforgiving. They was thinking, they, yeah, they're just like, they can be fatalistic and, unforgiving of other people too. If you did them wrong, they'll hold grudges and shit, nigga. I feel like some of my Capricorn friends, they hold grudges on me, and I don't know why. Maybe I was too closed off too, because I'm an introvert too, and I wasn't, being, like I am now. I ain't being, open enough to certain people. I was, open up to other people, but not them. And, I'm sorry for that if I, wasn't open enough to you or something, man. Or you felt like I wasn't. you know, the archetypes for the, the Capricorn too, they roll the 10th house, alright? That's like your that's your midheaven, man. That's where you'll find your career in the 10th house. You find what planets are there and where your 10th house lies at. Everybody's 10th house lies in a different sign, but, Capricorn is like the good spot for it. That's where it's home at, the 10th house. So, the archetypes are, the banker, because they run money up, and that's what I'm trying to, get to, y'all could get in the, the comments, and, because this nigga right here, I need to make more money, and I only make 12, 76, and when I was 20 years old, I was making $18 an hour, right? At a warehouse, and I'm working at like a lumber mill now, and I only make, $12.76. I looked at my life, I was like, man, this ain't right. So if you're a Capricorn and you work in like, trades, like please, like, welding or HVAC work, anything like that, pipe fitting, carpentry, any schools or, job offers that are like $20 an hour or more, $50,000 a year, I'm down for hearing any of that stuff. You type that in the comments for me, and that'll be going a long way for me. That'll be big help, because man, this nigga right here needs some money. I ain't doing this YouTube stuff just for money, I'm doing it to find friends too. But man, I could use the help. Just saying. And let's see. They're also mentors and, like father figures, typically they're like, they can lead a group too. They're good managers, people are like, man, you know what, this guy can, get shit done, and he can manage people. They're good like that. That's what their power is. That's what they're good for. Brown, black, and red are their like, colors of luck. The day for them is, Saturday. It's ruled by Saturn, so that's easy to remember. And they rule the introverted part of Saturn, the inner side of that planet. So they ain't gonna be extroverted, man. They're just gonna be kind of there. And if you go up to them, that's when they start tripping. They don't go all the way. They do, but not really, man. That's all it's on. We'll go do things, but man, you gotta talk to us. We ain't gonna go out of the way. Like, I'm doing this shit right now as a tourist guy. I'm like, man, I'm kind of uncomfortable and stuff. That's why I might feel weird to y'all. This is kind of, not right. No, I just have, different issues. I have, autistic behaviors. I have Asperger's and stuff. So I'm like, man, a little introverted and doing shit like being public and doing public speaking. Even though this ain't that, it kind of is, because you're putting yourself out there on the internet and you don't know who the fuck's going to see it or how they're going to respond or none of that stuff. But me, as an adult man, I'm like, man, I'm going to put myself out there so people know exactly what the fuck I'm doing, and they don't have to guess. They're like, oh, he's that nigga that just goes out there and makes astrology videos and talks about anime. That's what he does. You don't have to wonder nothing, man. That's what I'm doing. If you're a female watching, that's what I'm doing. If you want to get down and have a date with me, we can do that. But man, you gotta tune in. You gotta tune into this stuff and subscribe and leave leave things in the comments. Bust my balls in the comments, y'all. I think some of y'all Capricorns are like, man, this nigga's too. Then dude, go in the comments and do something. Just say, you're not right about this, man. I don't agree with this. Or be like, yeah, man, you're spot on. Just let me know what's going through your mind when you watch this video. Like I said, and I say in every video, subscribe to the channel, leave comments. I love comments like that. That's what I love. I love my fans dropping, comments in there. Do that stuff. That shows love. That's communication. My Venus sign is like that. Alright? I'll get to that like later in future videos, y'all. I can get to cooking on some astrology stuff. I like that stuff. But this is the end of this video, alright? And I got two more now. Two more.